super sport, wet paint, big feet. I pull up and kill shit, 6 feet.
Alright, 6 feet, going deep. It's Torius with
Boe Jackman.
Alright, Bo, why don't you tell us about what you do?
I'm a late night talk show host. My show is called Talk Night Live with Boe Jackman. I've been doing it for about 8 months now. And
so, give me the rundown. You're from LA, right? You're from out here?
I'm from Stockton, California. I moved to Long Beach when I was 8. I'm 17 now, so I've been living here for about 9 years.
How's it like living out here?
Pretty good. A lot more opportunity out here. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Stockton, but it's just way more to do out here.
Yeah, of course. So you were able to link up with a lot of artists out here, right?
Yes.
But you're always into rap music?
You can say that. I guess I wasn't always into rap music. I started listening to it when I was about, I'd say, a freshman in high school. I'm a senior now.
Oh, so like a couple years ago?
About 4 years ago.
What were you listening to before?
You know, country.
Country?
Pop. Stuff like that.
That's interesting. So what? I would say, like, you know, what kind of kid were you growing up? But you're still, you know, you're still pretty young. So what is like life like for you, like growing up, pretty much?
It was good. You know, average. Like I said, I grew up in Stockton. I lived there for 8 years, and then I moved to Long Beach, and just been doing my thing out here.
What about in school? What kind of kid are you?
In school, I guess you can say I'm a good student. Yeah, I'm a good student.
What's like your favorite subjects?
My favorite subject? Probably, it'd have to be math.
Math?
Math.
You really good at math?
I wouldn't say I'm good at it, it's just fun.
Really?
You know what I mean? No.
I never liked math.
No, what?
Cause it's not that math was hard. It's just all my teachers suck. I hated all of them. I hated all my math teachers.
Yeah.
They know how to teach. But what are you saying?
Yeah, sometimes they just give you work to do, don't really like explain it, so you're just sitting there like,
yeah,
what do I do?
I would learn by like the textbooks and whatever, and they wouldn't really teach it. But
right.
But yeah, you're about to say something?
I'm sorry?
Were you about to say something?
No.
So you're in school right now, right? So
right.
What is it like, you know, being in school and like, you know, like the kids around you, like they're seeing what you're doing? What is that situation like?
I'm homeschooled now.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I went to Wilson High School, freshman, sophomore, and then my junior halfway through my junior year, I decided to do homeschool just so I have more time to focus on my show and write and stuff, write comedy and write monologues and just primarily just, you know, focus on that. So yeah, now I'm homeschooled now. So
tell me what got you into doing this, the interviews and everything in your show.
Okay. Yeah. So I started off interviewing people when I was 12.
Really?
So I'm 17 now. Yeah, I looked up to hosts like Jimmy Kimmel, Conan, which is why like I have a late night talk show. I was sitting down in my living room, like when we first went to Long Beach, and my dad was like, we were watching TV. My dad was sitting on the other couch, and he was like, "Hey, let's do a late night talk show." And I was like, I didn't know what a late night talk show was. And so he said, he took me to the bathroom, like he put gel in my hair, he slicked it back, and we went into my sister's room. He set up like his, you know, $100 camera. You know how dads have cameras.
Yeah.
So we went into the room. He set up the camera, and sat me down and just told me to introduce him. And I introduced him, and I fell in love with it from the moment he sat down. And that was back in 2012. 2012. And then so I interviewed my dad, and then I interviewed my brother. And my sister. I just started off interviewing family.
Did you learn anything new from them in that interview?
Not really.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, because I live with them, right? But I was just doing it just because I love that's when I fell in love with, you know, interacting with people and having conversations.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was doing that. I was interviewing family from the age 11 to 14. I think I stopped when I was 14. And then when I turned 15, I wanted to take it a little more serious and just not only interview family, but interview people who are doing stuff, right? And so when I was 16, which was last year, I threw my first live show in LA with Nico G4, Dom Kennedy's artist. Have you heard of Dom?
I know Dom Kennedy.
Yeah. So he has, you know, his whole OPM label. He has artists under him, and one of the artists is Nico G4, who's actually, you know, he's in my top 5 for sure. And so I contacted a venue in LA, you know, not knowing what I was doing, but I just knew I wanted to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just had a vision. And so I contacted the venue, explained my vision to him, and he like helped me through my first live show, and that was when I was a junior. So I had to sell, I think the venue was like 1,000, and I had to sell tickets. So I got ordered 100 tickets online, and then sold them.
Was that before Eventbrite? Did you use Eventbrite?
No, I didn't use Eventbrite.
That's what everyone uses in Miami, so you don't have to like actually have something.
Right. Yeah. Like I said, I didn't know what I was doing. But yeah, I sold physical tickets to kids in high school, and they bought. Some of them didn't show up, but you know they bought, so I appreciate them for that. And I threw my first live show. The original lineup was supposed to be Draco the Ruler, Frosty the Snowman, and Nico G4, but Nico was the only one that showed up. Draco was like, because we were supposed to do a skit where he taught me how to like pour up, and so his excuse was, I don't know if it was an excuse or not, but he said he couldn't find lean that day, so he like canceled or whatever. Frosty, I don't know what happened to him. Nico G4 showed love, and did my first live show, had an after party, and then somebody in the audience asked me if I knew what public access was. I had no idea, and he just explained to me like it's local television, and so he introduced me to Long Beach's public access channel about 8 months ago. So I've been doing it, the show that you guys see on YouTube, Talk Night Live with Boe Jackman, for about 8 months.
But on public access.
Public access and YouTube as well. So we air on channel 32 if you have Spectrum, Frontier Communications 41.
So do you get to see like the
Channel
views
41.
and stuff, like the viewers?
For the station?
Yeah.
No,
It doesn't show you like your analytics or anything?
it doesn't.
So
I wish it did though, it sucks.
yeah, because I mean for me, like I don't really know so many people that watch public access.
Right, which is why I have the YouTube channel.
Yeah, I mean I guess like because to me I like that's like you know like more of like an old thing that you
Right,
like,
right.
Because I know a couple of people that did that.
People who don't have cable.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because I don't even watch TV.
Yeah, me neither. I feel like nowadays nobody watches TV.
Yeah.
I feel like in the next 10, 20 years, TVs will be like CDs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like nobody really uses CDs except for like the old heads.
Yeah.
Like who's gonna sit down and watch TV? Like when you have it on your phone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and that's like kind of what's been holding me back too, because I know nowadays with like the internet and stuff that there's like so much opportunity, but that's why I like hold back from like you can hear like people, like you said, remember you said, I thought you were gonna pull up in like your tux or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Like people just expect me to like walk around in tux all day, like sitting up straight and stuff. And like I don't cuss on my show either, but like you know I'm a human being. I cuss.
You don't let anyone else cuss?
No, they definitely cuss. I just can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they always ask me, oh, can I curse? And I'm like, yeah. And I curse for them, and they're like, oh.
Do you cuss on when you're doing an interview?
I mean, I'm not a big cusser. I know you.
A lot of people are.
Yeah.
I'm not either. I mean, I was, but then I, for me, I can't cuss.
Yeah, my vocabulary doesn't have a lot of like cuss words in it. You know?
Yeah, I feel it.
That's just how I was like raised, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so when it came to like doing the actual interviews, who were like your first guests that you had?
My first guest was Almighty Suspect, who's, you know, and again, one of my favorite artists. Just his delivery and his bars, it's crazy.
Was he a friend of yours?
I'd consider him a friend. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So Almighty was my first interview, and then I think after that it was AZ Sway and AZ Chike, who are again one of my favorite artists. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool talking to people you listen to on the daily.
Oh yeah. Have you ever met someone that you interviewed that you're like, oh shit, I fuck with you. And you're like starstruck?
Never starstruck, but yeah, I have interviewed people who I listen to on the daily, like O3 Greedo. I like O3 Greedo a lot. That was Band Fonny, Lil Candy Paint, Almighty Suspect, Nico G4, the whole AZ cult. Basically everybody who I interviewed, I listened to.
Was the Candy Paint
Which is
one
cool.
funny?
Candy Paint one was cool.
Because every time I'm with him, he's so funny. Like, he's always like going back and forth with his voice.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah, what are you saying?
Just that.
So like, how do you like think of questions? Like, what is it exactly that you want your audience to get from your interviews? Like,
how do I think of questions?
Do you have like a certain thing that you want your audience to hear, or you just think of?
You know what I do is I give them a call a couple days before, and I ask them to give me, let me know what you're looking to promote, whether it be like a mixtape, album, single, music video, whatever. Because usually what we do is I'll introduce them, and then during the introduction I'll show like their CD or whatever that they want to promote. So I'll ask them to send me a copy of the CD, and if they don't have a copy, send me the artwork and I'll have it printed out. And so I just ask them what they're looking to promote, 5 interesting facts about them, just so we have some conversation topics, some funny things to talk about. 5 interesting things. And then I just take that information, do some research, listen to the music, come up with questions, and then sit down, and the rest is just natural.
Nah, I used to do that, but then I realized I was cursed.
What do you mean?
Because I have a curse on me with interviews.
I'm scared. What do you mean?
Because it's called 6 feet for a reason.
I'm getting really scared now.
I'm just kidding. No, like, every time I write down questions, I don't get the interview. Like, if I just go in it and without writing questions, I'll get it. But if I don't write questions, if I do write questions, then I won't. Then they're like flake on me. Like something will happen. It's every single time.
Yeah, people do flake a lot.
Yeah, but it's like, it's kind of weird because always when I write the questions and I actually do research and I spend hours and days listening to their stuff, they're like, oh, my bad, we can't do it.
Yeah, I feel that 100%. I actually was super tired this morning because I had to run some errands, and I wasn't going to come, but then I was like, you know what, I can't do that to him because I know what it feels like to be flaked on. You know what I mean? Just doing interviews and having people flake on you, it's like...
At this point, I would have just... Alright.
No, I couldn't do that.
It might have been the last talk because I had so many people flake on me.
I couldn't do that to you. I know what it feels like. It's frustrating.
Yeah, I know. People don't understand. Like, I mean, like, for me, it's like, I just understand what people say. Like, yeah, I'm down to do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Like, why take your time out to say that?
Yeah.
And not come? But like, you can just say, like, oh, no, like, let's not do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Because that saves me time and like me blowing. Because I feel bad blowing people up. Like, yo, you're gonna come through. Are you gonna do this?
Yeah.
What time? Because I have other I don't just set one interview. I set like 5 people at a time.
Right, just in case someone flakes.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like I need to know if you're coming so I can go with this guy or this person, or
Yeah.
But it's like people they're like, oh, I don't want to I don't want him to think I flake on. Like, I don't care if you flake on me. Just tell me no, you're not gonna come. You don't want to do it, so I don't waste my time thinking you're gonna come.
Right. I feel that 100%.
Have you ever done has that happened to you? Like, you had to stack interviews?
No, but I definitely should, because some days somebody will cancel and I have nobody to interview. But it's all good because I'll just be in the studio, working on monologues and other stuff.
What kind of when you say monologues, what is exactly that you're writing?
Just I haven't actually performed one yet, but I do have a lot stacked up.
Do you write scripts or you just write what's gonna happen?
What do you mean?
You actually write the scripts, like the screenplay, or you write just like
Something like that.
What you're gonna say?
Yeah, a lot of the show is actually script, like the monologue. Not the monologue. I'm sorry. The introduction is put into like a teleprompter, and so I'm reading off a teleprompter. People think I just memorize, long ass intros off the top of my head.
That's why mine is 6 feet going deep.
Why?
Because it's short. I don't have to remember a lot of stuff.
Right. I wish I could just. I mean, I like to spice up the intros. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I like to personalize it for whoever is coming on. Sometimes I just get lazy and I'll just be like, our first guest tonight is from Atlanta. Please welcome. That was man funny. Or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I don't really want to write like a personalized intro, but I do like to write the personal intro just because it sounds cool.
What got me interested in yours is that I see a lot of interviews and stuff, but you're doing the whole like talk show, so
right.
It's like it caught my attention because no one else is like doing that. No one else is really like, because it's like you don't really see like a talk show on the TV coming up from scratch. It's already there. Like at least like when I was born, it was already there. So I'm actually like witnessing that. I'm like, oh wow, this actually might actually go somewhere. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
I appreciate that. I appreciate that you seeing my vision. I really do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like when you have a vision and like, not to sound like arrogant, but like you're cut from a different cloth, it can get like kind of lonely sometimes because a lot of people don't understand you.
Yeah. And
they'll either call you weird or, they just won't get you. But when you do when you do come across like-minded people, at least for me, it gives me like goosebumps. You know what I mean? Because it's like, damn, I'm not the only one. Like you understand where I'm coming from,
Yeah, no, of course. Because there's Gary Vaynerchuk says, this is like what I go by. Everything is corny until it's not.
Right.
So it's like, because that's why I started doing I don't know if you've seen, I do like motivational kind of videos.
Okay.
Like people tell me, oh, those are corny, don't do them, right? But it's like they don't understand why I do it. Like they don't understand the long term, pretty much.
I get you. Yeah. Yeah.
Because it seems corny, but like once I have like 1,000 of them, is it gonna be corny still?
Right.
I made 1,000 videos.
Don't listen to idiots like that. You know what I mean?
No.
It's like I try not to read the YouTube comments, but it's like it's hard.
Have on your phone?
Yeah, the ones on my phone. It's hard not to read the comments. Like people are like who is this guy?
They call you like bootleg Jimmy Kimmel.
I gotten something like that, or they'll be like, who is this guy? Let me go up there and interview. Like, dude,
I get bootleg no jumper all the time.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
All the time.
Haters, man.
Yeah.
Like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Why are you taking the time to comment under somebody else's video? If you don't like the video, exit out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just it's stupid. Like they're idiots. Like I remember one time I think it was a 1,000 Man Funny interview. Someone was like, this whole thing is cringe, especially the end. It's like, dude, if you stuck around all the way to the end and then you went down to fucking comment, like, come on. I don't let stuff like that get to me. You know what I mean?
I honestly think no one likes interviews unless no one on YouTube likes interviews unless it's like the camera's here and then it's just a person. You know what I mean? Because honestly, like when you look at Vlad interviews, like the comments, no one's really saying anything about Vlad is awkward or like I don't know, like what's it, DJ Small's eyes or like whatever, like as long as if you don't see the interviewer, then there's no hate. But like once they see an interviewer, because I've seen people hate on interviews that I look up to, and it's like, oh, this person's cringy. It's like, how the fuck are they cringy? I look up to them. I'm trying to be like that.
Yeah.
And it's like you're telling me they're cringy.
Right, but it's like you can't even pay attention to people like that because people will hate just because, like that one movie said, they hate us because they're heinous. Period. Period. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they'd love to be doing what you're doing and what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't pay attention to that. I don't even let it get to me.
No, yeah. Once you get like a video that's like, because one of my videos is no, honestly all of them. They're like, well for me it's like I hate how the videos that I have that are big, they're like, you know, on the spot kind of interviews where they're like, I'm at a show and it's like I don't really write the questions, so it's like not really the stuff that I want to ask. Like,
right. That's hard shit to do, to come up with questions on the spot.
Exactly.
It's hard. It's not easy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get nervous because you're like, you know, that's the person I look up to.
Right.
I try to, like, you know.
Right.
I have to think of questions and I'm trying to listen to them and think of the next question at the same time. So it's like
it's hard. It really is.
Yeah. So like, but those are like not the greatest interviews because of the fact that I have to think of, you know, like the situation.
Right.
And they're short.
It's like all rushed.
Yeah, exactly. Like
yeah.
This one.
You got
like,
no time to prepare.
Yeah, exactly.
But you gotta do what you gotta do, man. I see you got fucking like, I don't know, is it hundreds of interviews you have up? I mean, you're working, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, props. Really, props.
I did 100 in like 3 months.
That's crazy.
I dropped one like every single day.
That's crazy.
Honestly,
that's dope though.
I was like tell people that like I'm like bragging about it or whatever.
Yeah.
But honestly, the reason why I did 100 a day is just because people would flake so much. I had no choice but to stack so many. And
yeah.
People would actually start coming. So then I had to interview them. So
yeah.
Of course, you know, I would like go to accumulate. But I still have a lot that I haven't dropped.
So how long are you in LA for? Or how long have you been here? Because I know you're leaving tomorrow.
I've been here since Wednesday.
Okay, you've been here since Wednesday and you're leaving tomorrow.
Yeah.
So how many interviews have you gotten done?
Probably 20.
20?
Yeah.
That's more than what I have up on my page.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you're working, dude.
No,
Props. Props.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because I try to do as much as I can just because I know, like, I'll kick myself if I don't, you know?
Yeah.
I'll be like, damn, I could have worked harder.
Yeah.
And even, like, no matter how hard I work, I still always think I could work harder.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel it.
Yeah, but what about when it comes to wanting to interview someone? Like, what's the criteria to get on an interview with you?
Right now, it's basically just who I want to talk to. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, I'm sure you get this too. You get like
next up
hundreds of DMs a day. Like, hey, can I get an interview? Can I get an interview? Like, how can I get an interview type?
Or SoundCloud links.
Right. Stupid amount of SoundCloud links. It's like, dude, like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you send me a SoundCloud link, I'll listen to it. But like,
I started charging.
That's about it.
Because it's like, you know,
you charge to listen.
Yeah, people will pay
for you to listen.
Yeah.
I mean, I like to show love. Like, if you're watching my show and you know you're a fan, I'll show love back. Like, if you show love to me, I'll show love to you.
No, if they just send me a link, then I mean, if they're like, yo, I love your stuff, you know, I'll probably listen to it. But if they're just like, send, and then the worst is when they send like 20 of them. Then
I know, and then like they're just sending you links and like at least leave like a lovely message, you know, like if you leave a lovely message and it's sweet, like I'm a nice guy, you know what I mean? Be nice and you know, I'm not gonna lie in front, like I listen to every single, you know, SoundCloud link I get because I do get a lot, but it's more likely that I'll listen to it if you leave a lovely message. You know what I mean? Like, just be nice about it.
I don't know about that.
Be nice about the whole situation.
No, because I mean, I understand where they're coming from because they like it's a numbers game, so it's like they're just gonna send it to as many people as they can. Mm-hmm. So it's like when you do. Like it's the same with us, you know. Like I don't know how you get your interviews, but like with me, I message people. Yeah. So it's like I can't always craft the perfect message for someone because 9 times out of 10, it's just gonna sit there in their emails or in their DMs. Right. So it's like it's all that effort pretty much being wasted. So you have to have like a template. You know.
You know what you can do is you can copy and paste a nice message.
Oh yeah. But it's not personalized. You feel me? Like that's what I'm saying. Like.
Yeah.
Because there's a line between, because if you have like people that you wanted them to listen to it and none of them listen to it, and you're still waiting, then like pretty much nothing's gonna get done. Like if you're just waiting for those like 8 people that you sent their song to, they're never gonna listen to it because it's like flooded. Right. You know, it's lost in the ocean or whatever. So like, you know, you have to like just cast a wide net, I guess.
I get you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just see where they're coming from. Mm-hmm. But that's why I charge, because I get so many, I have no time to listen to it. So if you want my time to listen to it, you know, like, I'm gonna charge.
Yeah.
Just because.
Something to consider.
Because I listen to SoundCloud, but like what I want to listen to, you know.
Yeah.
I barely listen to the artists that I like. So
Yeah.
I'm listening to a brand new artist.
Yeah, you're too busy doing your own thing.
Yeah. Have you heard anything good from like the song that you've heard that you picked on?
Maybe one or two. I mean, like I said, I don't listen to everything. Like I'll open the DM and I'll like double tap it and I'll be like, you know, keep grinding or like fire emojis. Like that's what they want, right? Like they want your attention, or they actually want you to listen to it.
I mean, they're gonna screenshot it and be like, "Yo, listen to this."
That's cool. That's cool. I like showing love. You know what I mean?
I mean, for me, I just feel like I'm like kind of seasoned in it, so it's like for me, I've gone through so much bullshit. I'm just like, yo, you know, like people are assholes. So it's like I just been through. You know what I mean?
Like getting rejected.
No, like just like when you deal with a lot of bullshit, you just become hardened. So you're just like you're not as like, you know, caring, I guess, or like, not as sympathetic.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like you're not like, because when you first start, you're like, oh yeah, I listen to it. But then like once like people are like getting mad at you for not listening to it and just like sending you death threats and shit. That's
you got death threats.
Yeah. I've had people tell me that they're gonna like pull up to my crib like and steal all my shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So it's like once you go through like all that stuff, then it's like, oh, you know, like maybe I don't want this. I don't want to open this. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Declining. I've declined a lot of DM requests. It's like sometimes people would have like their aunts and moms and cousins and brothers all DM me like, hey, you should interview this person. It's like, dude, I know you told them to DM me. You know what I mean? Like I said, I show love, but like, be cool about it, yeah.
No, yeah, of course. Do you have damn, I totally forgot my question.
Okay.
Let me see. When people like they DM you, fuck. Okay. So.
It's all good.
I'm trying to remember.
It's a fly jacket you got on. I forgot to mention.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Those are nice glasses on. Easy hat.
Thank you.
Well, what is it that caught your attention about like late night talk shows? Like, what is it exactly that you like?
Everything. I just like everything about it.
Are you gonna start like going up to like random people in the streets and asking them like survey questions, like stuff like that?
Like dip field pieces?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have one up. It's where I filmed it at. I filmed it in the city that I'm from, Stockton, at the Stockton Ports game, and just went up to people and just like kind of messed with them. But it's a good piece of content. It's on the show's YouTube page.
Do you have people performing like on your
Yeah. I've had we've only done one performance and it was by AZ Benz. So I mean we're gonna start getting more into that aspect, but for now we're just knocking out the interviews. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I feel like that's, since you have like a studio, it's like a good, like, you know, maybe it's like they're not performing for people, but it's like people watching it.
Right.
They get to see a performance, so
Right.
that'd be a pretty cool thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, who are some people that you want to interview? Who's on your list?
Definitely Big Sean. Like I know, like I'm only 17, but I know where I'm gonna be in 10 years because I knew where I was gonna be now 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And I just gotta say, for all the you know, people out there with a vision, keep a clear vision and don't let anybody, you know, shit on your dreams or laugh at you or anything like that. Stick with it. Like, even though there isn't anything to show for it, like, keep going. You know what I mean? Because like I remember being a freshman and sophomore in high school right before I threw my first live show, talking about how like I want to be not that I want to be, but like I am a late night talk show host. Like if you want to be something, fucking become it. Be it. You know what I'm saying?
How do you group yourself as a late night talk show host? Because I've seen all your videos in the daytime.
What do you mean?
Like I watch your videos in the daytime. I don't watch them at night.
Oh, got it. Oh, it's but even though you're watching it, you can watch it with 10, 13 bright ass lights behind you, but you still get the late night feel. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
From the desk and just the whole vibe of it.
So are you gonna start like telling jokes in the beginning?
Yeah, we're working towards that. Have you
ever done stand up?
I haven't done stand up, but I do have some stand up routines written. Like everything's all in the works right now.
What about
like as soon as I turn 18, I'm gonna start taking classes. Not to cut you off, at Second City and UCB and stuff. But like you have to be 18. I'm only 17.
No, yeah. What about like anything on Instagram, like Instagram videos or anything like that, or Twitter videos?
Like,
have you thought of
awesome, like skit type?
Yeah.
No, never. I'm not like an Instagrammer, you know. It's not my forte. It's not what I do.
What if you could like get a bigger audience? Would you do it?
By doing that?
Yeah. Or like just in your own way, you know, just using Instagram as like the platform for like monologues and stuff, for skits.
I'd consider it, but like I'd consider it. I don't know. It's not my it's not. I'm not gonna jump on a counter and do some crazy stuff for attention type.
Yeah.
This is not me. But I mean, it's hella, like I like watching videos like that. Like what's his name? Supreme Patty, Boom Gang. What's the other guy? Fat Boy SSE.
Oh.
Like, is that what you're talking about? Like stuff like that?
Yeah. Well, like kind of.
Those are hella funny. I like those type of videos.
I mean, I like going to stores and stealing stuff, but like, like when they's like this or whatever, you know. Cause like for me, like like those are so cringy, right? They're super cringy.
To a degree.
For me, it's like the acting is terrible and like everything, but it's like you see the views.
Yeah.
Like millions of views on them.
Yeah.
And even people just like stealing other people's ideas.
Yeah.
They still get views. So it's like it's a good honestly, it's like a really easy outlet.
Right. Have you ever thought about it?
Yeah, I do that now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's easier to get views like that.
And they work. It's working for you.
I mean, like with everything there comes like momentum, you know.
Yeah.
Like for me, like I'm not really super consistent with it. You know, like I try writing skits and stuff. I really do, but it's not something I do every single day.
Got it.
Pretty much. Like I want to be able to write like a skit for Instagram. But then I get overcome with like, oh, what will people think? So that kind of stops me.
Yeah.
Just because I don't like.
You're scared of what people are gonna think about it.
Yeah. Well, it's mostly.
You can't be though. Just put out content.
Of course, but like, it's just that like since it like goes against what I like,
Okay.
That's what it is.
That makes sense.
So I try to make something that like I will like, but I know that like a lot of people like too.
Got it.
Yeah. So when it comes to like the interviews and stuff, do you feel like it'll help with your music?
I don't really have music, but I am coming out with a comedy EP type. And that's all in the works right now. I got a song by the name of Steak and Rice. I
think it's funny we both made songs about food.
right. You were showing some of your stuff. It's good stuff. I mean, you usually get like 120,000, something like that.
Was it 140?
140,000. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, but I have a song by the name of Steak and Rice, Bowling.
Bowling?
Yeah. Couple more. Like I said, it's all in the works right now.
What's like your style? You rap?
I don't rap, but I don't know. You just have to find. Like I said, I'm not really into like making music, but I am coming out with like a comedy EP just to play around with it.
Is it gonna be like Weird Al? You know Weird Al?
Weird Al, Yanka something.
Yeah.
heard of him.
Is he gonna be like that?
I'm not familiar with his stuff, but I've heard the name.
Because he makes like, he makes parodies like, you know, instead of beat it, he made eat it, about like eating. It's like the Michael Jackson song, and instead of like Gangsta's Paradise, it's like Amish Paradise, and like he just like he pretty much parodies songs.
It's not parody. Oh, I'm not going for parody. I'm just going for like original, wacky, but cool, funny songs. Like it's kind of like what you're doing. Like your stuff is all original. It's not like a parody, right?
Yeah.
Some like what you're doing.
Were you always like a musical person? Like, do you have a musical background?
I played the trumpet in 5th grade, 5th, 6th, 7th. I can still play now. So yeah, I played the trumpet. I was super into Michael Jackson growing up.
Were you dancing? Were you dancing?
I tried to. I wasn't as good as my cousins. They were really good. I could never moonwalk. I mean, I had you know, a little sauce, but I was never moonwalking.
So, did you always want to be a performer?
I love getting up in front of people and performing. Yes.
Do you ever have anxiety?
Not on camera, but like when I'm out in public, sometimes it kicks in. I don't know why.
Do you be off the Zans?
Never. No.
Do you have friends that do that?
No.
You're lucky.
No drugs. Water and coffee. I mean, I guess coffee is like
what about
a drug. But
what about like how you're around a lot of rappers? Does it like the peer pressure ever
never
influence you?
Never.
Do you plan on like being on tour with like any rappers or like what exactly like with the music? What exactly do you see it going like expanding about like what's the word? Expanding further than the interviews and the late night show. Like do you see yourself like doing like big shows, events, and stuff like that? Because you already have experience doing some.
Right, like I said, I threw my first live show, so I already like have experience throwing events. So I do want to throw I am gonna throw like another live show now that I have like a following, you know. But I don't have an exact date for that, but that is coming up. So yeah, just keep doing what I'm doing, and yeah, like I guess if you go on my page, like people are like under the comments like, yo, this is so dope, like a hip hop late night talk show for like underground artists. I've never seen this before. But like the original plan wasn't just to interview hip hop artists. Like I wanted to have a variety of different people on. But like ever since the first show, like 8 months ago, I've only been booking hip hop artists. You know what I mean? Because it's just so hard to like.
It's easier to get them.
Right. Exactly. So, I guess right now we're like considered a hip hop late night talk show, which is cool. I just don't want to be boxed into that category. Like I want to have a variety of different people on.
Yeah.
Like I could take it and fucking run with it, but I don't know if I want to do that yet.
Do people ever say that you're a culture vulture?
Never got that before.
You haven't?
Never.
Not yet.
Is that what they call you?
Yeah, it's funny because people say I'm a culture vulture. And it's like,
what the hell is a culture vulture?
I'm black. How am I culture?
What is a culture vulture?
Like someone else is like, you know, like, oh, there's money in, you know, like in rap, let me extort it, you know. But it's like,
okay,
people just, you know, people have an idea and they just execute it. You know, that's all it is. But people are like, honestly, it's like if you charge for anything, people are gonna find a way to like demonize you. So it's like
I said, like again,
that's why it's called demonetize. Because they try to demonetize you.
Okay. No, never been called that. Don't plan on being called that. And if I am called
just made that connection in my head right now. Because they like try to stop you from making money, so they demonetize you. So it's like you get what you.
Yeah. That's hella funny. But yeah, I've never been called that. Don't plan on being called that. And if I'm called that, what do you want me to do about it, you know?
No,
I don't pay attention to stupid comments like that. You know, it's really loud here.
It's just neighborhood. So, yeah, what was I saying before that? We're talking about how What was the question I asked you? Do you remember before?
I don't remember.
Before the culture.
Don't.
Do you find like so you have your own spot, right?
Yeah.
So you can always use it.
I normally tape Wednesday through Saturday, sometimes on Sunday.
Do you ever try?
Other days I'm not there.
You ever try interviewing outside of that spot? Or you just
No. That's not my style. Like I could, like if I was to do like interviews on the spot like you do, I'd have like way more than what I do. But that's not the look that the show has, and that's not what I'm going for. Although it does sound cool, just to do like on the spot interviews.
Because the reason why I do it on the spot is because like I mean I've always been like a DIY person, like do it yourself kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like I've never really cared for like, you know, like how like professional things are. I always care because I'm not really a perfectionist. I'm just like to get a lot of content out there just because I know like I don't like running out of content. You get me? I don't like when shows are over. I don't like when I run out. I like to live in abundance. Pretty much. So it's like I don't like knowing that I don't have anything. Like because I stopped watching No Jumper when they had the tour. So it's like I didn't have any interviews to watch, and I had already watched all of them. So I'm like, damn, what am I gonna do now? So I just made my own, and I watched those.
Okay.
Cause I mean, like, I wish he was like he had continued, and then like once he started back again, kind of lost interest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I like to binge watch a lot of things.
Okay.
So that's why I have like so many.
Right. I need to take that into consideration for sure because I haven't posted something in about a month.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hear what you're saying for sure.
Cause, what is it called? It's with a C.
I'm sorry.
Consistencies.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I'm in like super douche mode right now with my glasses and hat on.
I don't like interviewing people with glasses on. It just throws me off.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Because you don't know where my eyes are.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just like in my own head. Have you ever interviewed someone with like a mask?
In a mask?
Or like have you ever interviewed someone that had a mask and you didn't know what they looked like and then you met them?
Never.
Because I did and it was trippy. Oh, so what about like? Damn, why am I forgetting my questions?
It's all good.
So like, when you interview when you go and talk to the person before you interview them, like how is it different before the actual interview? Like what's the mood? Like is there like a mood change before you start filming?
Definitely. If you go back and you look at my interviews, I seem super like happy and like, you know, jumpy. But like before, sometimes not all the time, but before I can like, I tend to like, you know, stress either because the artist is super late or the guys working the control room or, you know, being idiots. Somebody's like, there's a lot of things that
Go wrong?
You not go wrong, but like have the ability to like
Change your mood?
Yeah, and like stress me out. And so, but as soon as I'm like 4 on some iCarly stuff, on some iCarly stuff.
I won't lie, you kind of remind me of Freddie.
I get that. I got that before in the comment section.
Really?
Yeah. But like, yeah. But as soon as I start counting down, you know, I can't be super like stressed on camera. So it's not like I'm faking it, but it's like, you know, all right, we're on camera now. We're shooting a show. The show must go on.
What are like some things that annoy you?
When artists are late, when they don't show up.
You were late.
I was late, right? Let me tell you why I was late. So I Ubered to LA, right, and then I stopped to get some food, and then I called. My phone was on like 8%, and so I called the Lyft to come here, and then like the Lyft lady, like I don't know, it was like frozen or something, and I was like, dude, come on, like my phone's gonna die. And like I was calling her, she wouldn't answer, so I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna Uber. And so I called the Uber, and then my phone ended up dying, and then luckily like some random ass Uber driver came to the spot where I called the Uber. I thought it was mine, And he's like, no, this not for Boe. And I was like, oh, well, like, my phone's dead. Do you think you can, like, take, like, I'll pay you cash? He's like, you're not supposed to do that. I was like, man, I know.
Yo, don't you hate when, bro, I hate when Uber drivers don't take cash. Because it's like, yo, I have money to give you.
Yeah.
It's not the reason why you're driving. Like, because one time, one of the Uber drivers dropped me off on a highway.
Why?
Because the thing is, like, it was for Lyft. And, like, you know how, like, they give you, like, $50 free?
Yeah.
But for your first 10 rides?
Yeah.
I was doing that. And I ran out. And they're like, oh, we can't. Like, yo, we're on the highway.
Uh-huh.
You can take me to my crib. Like,
Yeah.
why are you gonna drop me off here? How the fuck how are you gonna drop me off on a highway?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's like, and I was like, yo, I'll give you cash. I was gonna give him $20.
Okay.
He had like $3 worth more to take me.
Yeah.
I was gonna give him $20. He's like, no.
No, let you go.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I know, he's an asshole. Fuck
Man.
that. Fuck that Uber.
But this guy was cool. So he's like, yeah, man, hop in. I was like, man, thank you, man. Like, thank you. And so he let me charge my phone, and then he's like, you know, I gotta pick up somebody else, and like, depending on how far they go, I'll let you know if I can take you to your next destination. The guy was going to like fucking, I don't know, some Carson or something, like, I don't know, like a 45-minute drive. He was like, he's like, you gotta get out. I was like, okay, that's fine. Charge my phone. At least I got to charge my phone, and then called another Lyft, and now I'm here.
Because like when you're texting me, it sounded like everything was all good. Like I felt like I was the one being like late.
Oh yeah.
But I was just here chilling.
That's because my Lyft was coming, and then my phone died.
Yeah, I was doing another interview anyway, so it was good.
Yeah, it's all good. Everything worked out.
So yeah, what are other things that annoy you from your guests and from doing interviews?
It's not really the guest then. Oh yeah, okay. Well, we have like a 0 tolerance for smoking and smelling like
they always want
marijuana.
To smoke there.
And it's not that they want to smoke there, because I tell them every time before, you know, you can't come smelling like weed because it gets into the air vents and stuff. Like personally, and it gives me like anxiety too, like
because people are gonna tell you something.
Huh?
Because people are gonna tell you something.
Yeah, not only that, but like, yeah, like the execs are gonna tell me something, but like just the smell of marijuana gives me anxiety. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah, it does. And so I tell them, you know, not to smell like weed before, like when you're coming to the interview, like spray cologne or when you're on the way. Like you smoke, you do what you do, but just don't come smelling like it.
Yeah.
When they come smelling
Sometimes
like
it's because they have it on them.
Yeah.
So it's like they're, you know.
Yeah, it's like their scent, but like, yeah. But that's one thing that annoys me. But I don't really get annoyed.
I think it's worse for me because I do mine out of school. So it's like, you know, they judge me hella much more. But what else? What else annoys you?
That for sure. Nothing really. Like, the guests don't really annoy me. Most of the time, it's my team that annoys me.
So it's not just you?
No. Yeah, it's my team that annoys me. Either because like they'll mess up the audio, or like 10 minutes through the interview they're like, oh, we weren't recording. Like, come on, dude, really? Like, so that'll like stress me out.
Yeah.
And just, you know, stuff like that, stuff that can easily be avoided. You know, if it's like a mistake that's like, you know, I don't really get mad at people making mistakes, but if it's like a mistake that could have easily been avoided, that's when it kind of takes me off, you know?
For me, I hate when artists like take away from my format. Like I hate when they're like, when I'm asking them about their personal life and they're like, oh, let's stick to the music.
Yeah.
I don't really like that. You know?
That's why I asked them before, is there anything you want me to refrain from asking? Anything you want me to refrain from talking about? And just because of like, just so that won't happen like on air, because that can cause like
tension.
Right.
Because I feel it and I don't want to interview them anymore.
Right. It's like, yeah, I hear what you're saying for sure. Yeah, that's why you gotta ask before.
That's happened to you before?
Yeah, a couple times.
What was the situation?
I don't really like just what you said, you know. Like I bring up something and they're like, it just gets weird after that.
Yeah.
And yeah. That's Shit. I don't want to talk about like I don't want to really go deep into that.
No, yeah, no, it's just like because it ruins the interview for me.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you know.
It's like they throw you off.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
like, well, where you go? Because I had like a bunch of questions about that subject, and now you just threw me the fuck off, and now I gotta go on like
another reason why I don't write down questions.
Right.
Because of those curveballs.
Right.
What about like something crazy that happened during the interview or like a show? That's like, are you serious? Other than like those little things, like what's like a big thing?
Nothing really. I mean,
everything's gone smooth.
Yeah, everything for the most part is pretty smooth. I have no complaints.
What about your personal life? Like, what do you watch like anime?
I don't watch anime. Do I look like an anime guy?
Kinda.
No, never watched anime. I don't really know too much about
Sorry,
that.
I know you watch late night TV shows.
I do watch late night TV shows.
What else do you watch?
I watch a lot of Drake and Josh.
Oh really? I love Drake and Josh.
Classic. Zoe 101.
My favorite one is like he's like, oh, Josh is like, oh, this is the worst day ever, and Drake's like, why? Because you ran over Oprah, and Josh is like, no, because it's a little human.
Yeah.
It's just because. Nah, I love Drake and Josh.
Yeah.
You know they're bringing it back to Netflix.
Do I watch Netflix?
Do you? No, they're bringing it.
They're bringing it back to Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh, they are. Okay.
I'm excited for it.
Same. They should bring back Zoe 101 too.
Yeah, I like Zoe 101.
Both classics. Shout out Dan Schneider.
Well, for me, to a point, you know. I didn't really like too much after iCarly. Like
yeah. Yeah, like the new ones are super ass. Like, what's that one? Like,
Big Time Rush?
Big Time Rush was okay. I'm talking about the one that's still on right now. It's Henry Danger. That is just ass. You know, it's like my little brother. Like I have little brothers.
Yeah.
And they watch it all the time. I'm like, dude, like, I feel bad for you. You know.
Do you like Teen Titans Go?
They like Teen Titans Go. I don't really.
You don't like it? Did you watch the original one?
No. I watched Ben 10.
Ben 10, the original one.
I think.
The one from like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, cause I used to watch that.
I like a lot of George Lopez too.
I recently started getting into George Lopez.
I don't like his stand up though. I don't think he's funny. Who he's doing stand up, but like I love his show.
What stand up comedians do you watch? Do you like?
I like Joe Rogan, even though you know he's primarily known for like his UFC stuff.
Yeah.
I like Joe Rogan.
You like Kevin Hart?
Not too much of a Kevin Hart fan. I like Michael Blackson is fucking hilarious.
I've never seen. Like everyone says he's funny. I never heard his comedy.
He's hilarious, dude. Just like his African jokes are fucking funny.
Really?
Hella funny.
I gotta watch his stuff.
Yeah.
Doesn't Obama do?
Obama?
Yeah. Doesn't he do stand up?
Does he?
He has like a Netflix special, doesn't he?
I wasn't aware of that.
I think so. Don't like quote me on it, but I think.
I gotta look into that.
But like,
he's a funny guy though, so I believe it.
No, yeah. So when it comes to like, you know, everything, do you see yourself being on TV like in the future?
Like I said, I don't really think TV is gonna be around like it is today. But then again, like the other half of me is like, you know, TV will always be around just because like
the radio's still around.
Just because radio's still around, and because I like grew up with TV my whole life. Like, if you watch my interviews, you can see that I keep it very like professional. I don't really cuss too much, and that's because like they can always look back at those interviews and like you can't really be cussing on TV like that, you know.
I mean, you feel like it's easy to change though, like, cause I would just stop.
What do you mean?
Like I would just not cuss.
I don't cuss on TV.
No, like I mean, if I cuss like in these interviews, like yeah, I cuss, but like, you know, if like I was being paid and I was on the contract, I would not. You know?
I don't cuss on when I'm when I'm in the studio and it's like we're shooting an episode of Talk Night Live, you won't see me cuss. And if I do cuss, I cussed one time when Ron, the producer, was on. You know his tags, Ron, do that shit.
Yeah.
Ron, do that. So I said it one time, and other than that, I don't really remember cussing because I keep it very PG. But my guests cuss up storms.
Are you a Shoreline Mafia fan?
I like the song Musty, and the one that Beat Boy put me on is break a beat back, break a back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one that Beat Boy produced.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have cool songs. I didn't hear about them until like they really started working with Ron because I followed him on Instagram and then checked out their stuff, and now they're like everywhere.
Yeah, because in Florida we don't really hear too much about them. Like I heard about them through YouTube, but like a lot of people they're not really talked about in Florida. But like when they came out here, they're all people talk about. So like a lot of people have taken notice of them.
Right.
Out here.
That's tight too. That's tight. Yeah.
Yeah. I had another question, but I forgot it. But like, what's some advice that you have to like anyone starting out?
In what?
In like doing like monologues or like
entertainment.
Interviews. Yeah, pretty much. What's like your advice for them?
My advice to you, is like I said, stick to it even when it's just an idea in your head and there's nothing really to show for. Stick to it, and never give up. Like as cliche as that sounds, like stick to it in the simplest way possible.
Yeah, of course. Is your phone alive? Like because you could use my charger.
Okay.
Because I just remembered your story.
Okay, I'll hand that over to you in a bit. Or you want to hand it now?
I mean, no, it's like we're
I like your interviews because they're very real,
Yeah.
Very real.
Because I know how it is, like...
You hear the ice cream man in the back? Super real. See, if that happened in my interview, I would be like, we gotta redo that. But
you're gonna do the whole... Have you ever had to redo an interview?
Yeah, we were like 10 minutes in, the guy wasn't recording.
I mean, I'm not... Like, did anyone say, oh, take it down? Has anyone told you to take down an interview?
One guy. Yeah, one guy, but he went back to Atlanta, so as soon as he comes back, we're knocked that out.
Well, do you get upset?
No.
What about some shout-outs? Anyone you want to shout out?
Shout out Team TNL. A lot of you, the reason why I did this interview is just so you guys can see me like outside the tux and outside the studio. Because I don't really vlog. I don't really put any content out there, outside of me in the tux and in the studio doing interviews. So I wanted to show you guys like a different side of me. Like he said, why aren't you here? What'd you tell me when I came?
Where's your tux?
Yeah, where's my tux? Like I'm not super like sitting straight up all the time. Like I'm a human being. I relax.
Yeah. Well, do you get noticed a lot like when you're out?
I've got noticed it, a few times. They're just like, I remember one time, like everybody's like, yo, like you're super fucking chill. Like I'm like, yeah, like what do you mean? Like I'm not an asshole.
Isn't it kind of weird because like, well, for me, I see it like people hate on me so much on YouTube comments. So it's like whenever I see someone like that notice me, I get kind of scared and like anxiety, anxious because I think they're a hater. Like, oh, they're gonna fucking hate on me. But there's always like they're always supportive.
Yeah.
And whatever. Because like they hate on me on the internet, but in the real world, they're like cool, like they look up to me.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You can't listen to people who are hating.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, what are you doing with your life?
Yeah, exactly.
Ignore it.
So where can they find you at?
You can find me on Instagram at Boe Jackman and on Twitter at JackmanBoe. You can find the show's page at Talk Night Live on both Instagram and Twitter. And of course, you can find me on YouTube at Talk Night Live with Boe Jackman. We got a few good interviews up, and we're continuing to work. So we got a lot more content coming out. I'm gonna start doing like vlog style of shows. So like, I'll have the beginning of the interview will be like a vlog, and then I'll just put the interview inside the vlog just so you guys can know like what I'm like, just so you guys can know like what I'm like outside of the studio. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just so you guys feel like more like closer to me, because I feel like if I was watching some guy, like if I was coming back and watching like some guy interview like my favorite rapper, I'd want to know more about the guy interviewing, you know?
Yeah.
Like I said, that's why I did this interview, just so you guys can see me outside my natural habitat, you know?
The real Boe Jackman.
I'm sorry?
The real Boe Jackman.
I mean, I wouldn't say the real Boe Jackman, because that's the real me on camera, just like the more laid back Boe Jackman.
Oh yeah, no tucks.
No tucks.
Raquel has been 6 feet with the real Boe Jackman.
Yeah.
Hey.
Thanks for having me, man.
You too, man.